I woke up this morning, bright and early, I was feeling good, you know. Woke up, the first thing I said was, I said, I ain't finna worry about no work today. It is. I ain't finna worry about these kids. I ain't finna worry about that. I said, I'ma say what I want to say, and I'ma do what I want to do. The only thing that I ask for y'all is don't bother me, and I promise I won't bother you, and I think we'll be okay. As long as you stay out my way, and you can feel how you wanna feel. I'm just being real, but I would not let you on my day. I can do what I want, had a long week, working hard every day. Every time I do something, somebody got something to say, saying what I'm doing wrong, so you can move along. Cause at the end of the day, man, so I'ma do what I want to, and move how I want to. And if you feel some type of way, do what you doing. Cause I ain't finna stop doing what I'm doing for your feelings. Talking like I'm doing too much when I'm just chilling. So I'm finna go out and have me a good time. Shoot to the country and go to the trail ride. Pour me up a little bit of drink in my soda. And if I take too many shots, then it's over. And don't care what you people gotta say to me, cause I ain't never one of y'all finna play with me. And I'ma go where I want as long as I got feet. But let me tell you a little bit about me. I'ma say what I wanna say, and I'ma do what I wanna do. The only thing that I ask for y'all is don't bother me, and I promise I won't bother you, and I think we'll be okay. As long as you stay out my way, and you can feel how you wanna feel. I'm just being real, but I would not let you ruin my day. I'ma do what I wanna do. And this goes for you and you too. Like, every day I wake up, I'm in a good ass mood. So do not make me lose my cool, cause I really will act the fool. Try to walk a mile in my shoes, and you'll finally understand I'm just being a man. And you'll know why I do what I do. Boy, I really can't afford to lose. I want to, but I just can't move. Like, every day I wake up, the odds against me will make me think I want to battle with you. So can you please let me do my thing? You play with them, but I don't play those games. Like, you can lie about this, you can lie about that, but you better not lie on that thing. I'ma say what I want to say, and I'ma do what I want to do. The only thing that I ask for y'all is don't bother me, and I promise I won't bother you, and I think we'll be okay. As long as you stay out my way, and you can feel how you want to feel. I'm just being real, but I would not let you ruin my day. I'ma do what I want to do, and I'ma say what I want to say. The only thing that I ask for y'all is don't bother me, and I promise I won't bother you, and I think we'll be okay, love. As long as you stay out my way, love, and you can feel how you want to feel. I'm just being real, but I will not let you ruin my day. I'ma do what I want to do.
N-D-E-N-T, do you know what that means?
She got her own house, she got her own car. 2 jobs, work hard, you a bad broad. If you ain't on set, if you ain't on set, if you ain't on set, if you ain't on set.
I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T, do you know what that means? Baby fat, just relax, front your own flat screen. Back row, cook clean, and don't make a scene. When you call on the cellular, she tell you she don't need not a thing, boy. If you think you feeling good or with a thing, you insane, boy, you better get some change. You a fool, been a school, even walk across the stage. And she say, I love baby from his looks to his ways. The stilettos, the J's, depend on how the weather looks. Flip-flops, slippers to the sharp, the pedicure. Flip-flops, depend on how the cheddar look. She'll buy her own thing, she'll never look. And a man face standing wait for him to take care of her. She'd rather go to work and pay the bills on schedule. I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T, do you know what that means, man? I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T, do you know what that means?
She got her own house, she got her own car. 2 jobs, work hard, you a bad broad. If you ain't on set, if you ain't on set, if you ain't on set, if you ain't on set.
Come on, y'all, party time.
She a good, she stay on us.
Y'all didn't think I'd do it like that, did y'all?
Trip, all she want is that. She I'm saying, keep them out there. Gonna live slang, man, I love when she
doing it my way.
Do you know what that means? She clean up.
I should have came on camera and danced for y'all.
Oh, she do it, Lord.
Yeah. Step it in 312.
A flat leg chick, hitting on my phone, she like a baddie. Got a stunner shades on, looking like stallion, hair long. She a nice something, she like to go to the mall every day for big hair, nails.
Come on, do it.
She got her own house, she got her own car. 2 jobs, work hard, you a bad broad. If you ain't on set, if you ain't on
Blessing, beautiful Carla. My Kimberly, my DVD, my 312 with Joshua. I love y'all.
like a toe tip. She got a pretty smile, smell real good.
Independent we are.
They buy them all too, they superstars too. They be like, you ain't got no money, take your broke tail home. And baby, they own, they clothes match, they phone. They be like, yeah, when they song come on. We until kind of early, cause they gotta go to work. I mess with supervisors who got credit like Big Kurt. So Dusty B, please don't bother me. I got independent dimes on my
Go down, deep, deep.
Who just feel so sick? That's a gift from my independent chick. Yes, sir. Try to get next to her. Gotta be yourself, man. Cause she got her own money. She don't need no help, man.
Independent.
D-E-N-T, do you know what that mean, man? I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T, do you know what that mean?
Got her own house.
We got our own. Hey.
Work hard, you a bad broad. If you ain't on set, if you ain't on set, if you ain't on set, if you ain't on set.
Okay, let me catch my breath. I got a couple of seconds. I ain't as young as I used to be. Come on, y'all. Saturday now, Saturday. What we gonna do? We're gonna act a fool. Hello.
2007.
Hello.
Thomas switched roles.
Hello. How y'all doing today? Welcome. Blessing 312, my beautiful Carla, DVD, Kimberly, Joshua. Did I miss anybody else? I don't think so. All the most important people is in the house right now. Hello, everybody. It's Saturday, y'all. What we doing? Oh, let me see what everybody's saying. First. Well, no. Let me do it this way. Anything? 312. Beautiful said hello. DVD. Carla said hello. Hello. So, I hope everybody's having a beautiful weekend. For myself, I am. There's so much to talk about since the last time I seen you. First, I do want to start with, I guess I should start now so I can get my fun started. I want to give my prayers and thoughts to the Trump family. I'm pretty sure by now everybody has heard that there was a possible shooting at one of his rallies right here in Pennsylvania. I think it was Butler County. Not too familiar with Butler too much, but it is in Pennsylvania. So I do want to give my heart-warm prayers out to his family. No matter who you are, what you stand for, you like someone, you don't like someone, no one should have to worry about an attempt on being unalive. And I just heard about it probably a good 23 minutes ago or so. I got a text from someone telling me about it, and I was like, wow. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be covering it. I'm not into politics like that. I just wanted to, put my prayers out to his family and what we're saying here, and know that I'm pretty sure all of Americans are praying for the family. You sent me a clip. Okay, I'm not playing any because I don't want the Secret Service people knocking on my door. I don't even know if that's like YouTube is so funny. This is the president. This is not P. Diddy. This is not anybody else. I'm not playing no clips. I'm just sending my prayers out to his family. 312 said it looks like he got hit with a BB Is that what? Yeah, BB. I know. The link is down there if anybody want to hit it. Just be mindful of your words. We don't want, like I said, no Secret Servicemen knocking at our doors. From what I've seen, I think perhaps when he fell, he might have hit his head or his ear on something. I did see a little bit of red somewhere. But someone said it was a graze. I don't know. I guess we will know after the investigation, or once they decide to give us some information. But I just give my prayers to the family, and I'm glad that he's okay and not injured any more than what could have been. Hi, 312. How are you?
Hi, Cookie Cookie. How are you? Hello, Cookie Cat.
Blessings to you. Blessings to you.
Um, I don't know.
I have
It
my
just
beautiful
that's what
Carla coming on as well. Hello,
hey
beautiful Carla.
Carla B.
Hey y'all.
Hey, girl. Well, I think the way they just showed it, because it's live right now,
Uh-huh.
and the way they showed it, the way he looked at his hand and synced it, and he just ducked for cover. I think it was a skint with one of those pellets. That's just what it looked, because they keep showing it. They keep showing it.
Right.
Like in each channel, and they showing how they keep rolling it back on, the description of how it happened and how could that have happened, with that much security around, and he had people in front of him and back of him, that see him. So how could somebody have gotten wherever they was? Because it was his left and our right, I think.
It was his right.
It was his right and our left. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. It wasn't a. Because when somebody get that, my little cousin died from being shot right there.
Uh-huh.
So it wasn't. I don't think it was to that extent. I don't think it was to that, because he was able to walk away. It was startled him, but he was able to walk. They walked him away.
Right. And what got me is when the what do they call Secret Servicemen were saying clear. How can you possibly be clear with all those people? You're not clear.
That's what he was saying. No, clear the walkway, the walk space. So
Even that much. His head is showing. His body.
They was trying to, and they was covering it. They was holding their hands up. Every time he tried to raise his hand up with the fist up, they was trying to block that. All of that. They was stumbling with him going down the stairs, and he was like, "Let me get my hat or something." He said,
"Yeah, I mean, like you said, yeah."
It's on all the channels, though. I mean, as far as the newscast and that's covering it, they sharing it though.
Yeah. Hi, beautiful Carla. What's your input on it?
Hey you guys. Well, I wish them the best, and I hope that they are okay and all of that good stuff. According to whatever the recent reports are, they got the gunman. He's been unalived, and there was one other person that was unalived according to the news reports. However, I want to say this, and I'm not going to go into it too much. I might go into it a little more later. We need to keep in mind that this was the same man who was okay that the same thing happened to those congressmen and congresswomen on January the 6th.
Yeah. And now they have the audacity to ask. They want to know what Sleepy Joe got to say. Why do y'all care? Why he shouldn't even have his name brought up?
This is the same man who was okay with his vice president's life being in jeopardy and told people to go after his vice president. So I wouldn't want this to happen to anyone. But this man has incited the rhetoric that pushed people to do this to other people, and now that it is happening to him, I hope that he
his
thinks.
own people.
Yes, I hope that he thinks about that. My second thing is, I just like when he got COVID, and I said this when he got COVID. This right here has the potential to embolden him even more. This right here has the potential to mobilize his base even more. And I am concerned about that.
Right. You know how I usually sit in my house with my door open, right? My door is shut right now. And I mean, I feel like I live in a safe area, but you don't know who is who. And I don't want to be distracted during my live with my door open. And I'm thinking and I never felt that way being down here. So, and that's the crazy part.
Yeah, so those are my two concerns. My concerns is that we look at this in light of what happened on January the 6th and how he had no care for and refused to allow even to give the right thing as commander in chief for people to go in and secure those congressmen and congresswomen.
Right.
All of that has to be considered. And then the fact that has the potential to mobilize his base. And just like you have those people who they claim are conspiracy theorists out there, that this is some grand conspiracy against him, trying to keep him from the office and all these other things. How do we know that this wasn't something that was set up by him to make him more popular, to mobilize his base? Like,
I had the same thought.
we can put all of that into this equation. If we are going to delve into this, let's delve into it on all aspects. And so that's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. And that's all I've got to say for right now.
Right. Yes. Like I said, we don't want to see nobody be in this situation, anybody harmed, especially over what is freely given to us is to vote for who we choose to be our president. And I mean, yeah, we been through this before with Kennedy. We've been through this before. I think with what is his name? Oh, I think Obama. Did somebody take a strike at him? So I mean, we don't want to see anybody harmed or unalived, because of their political belief. So all I can say is my prayers is out to his family, and I'm glad that he's okay.
His son spoke for him.
I hope that there's a thorough investigation, because there's many theories just going to be going out about it.
Absolutely. But I just, even with the recent pictures that they have posted of him coming out of there, it's already this is press for him. This man is and I hate to say this in the light of what just happened with him, but it is just, he's so disgusted. Oh my God.
Yeah. Because you can't put anything past him, what he will and will not do just to get a vote. And it's sad to even think on those lines when it comes to something like this.
Or even Cookie, what he will capitalize on. Even if we say that it was not done, if this wasn't something that was staged, even if we were to say that that's not the case, he's going to capitalize off of this, and he is going to gain more popularity, more momentum. He's going to use this rhetoric. He's going to use this rhetoric to promote violence towards others. I already know this kind of a person. And so to me, I think this was one of the worst things that could happen. One other thing I'm concerned about, which I didn't say, but I am kind of concerned about, is that what does this mean for President Biden? Okay, they missed with this one, but now that this has been done, does this then justify and put him at risk? Put his safety at risk because of the base and how this man galvanizes and mobilizes his base in order to return what was done to me. I'm gonna do, if this is done to me, I'm gonna do it back to you. And so it has me concerned for the safety of Joe Biden at this point, really. More concerned than you would normally be.
The same thought crossed my mind too. Because you know how, things.
He's going to get extra security now.
Yeah, they're going to need to, because this is definitely making him this, and what he's about and what Trump is about to do with this is going to be a threat to the life of President Biden. That's just my opinion.
Last week I had this thought that I said, I don't even believe that we're going to make it to November to have an election. Like, one may not even exist, because it's going to be so, no matter what the outcome is.
You have to remember what you say. You have to watch what you say.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. It's just crazy. It's just, I know I'm only 55.
Remember what you're asking for.
like this in my adult life when it comes to politics. This is crazy.
I'm talking about the part. No, you can talk about that. I don't care about that. I'm talking about the part about the part you said we're not going to make it. You got to be mindful of stuff like that. Following the sun.
Okay. I'm speaking as far as seeing that day come to what we normally are used to. You know what I mean? To the point of will we even have an election day?
Oh yeah, that's a point to be proven.
Yeah, you
think they'll take it away because for safety?
No, just because of the dictation, how do you say it? How he wants to be a dictator, right? If anything can possibly be in some type of law where it can be postponed, or I don't even know. I just don't see us having an election day like normal, like just something crazy gonna just all of a sudden.
Yeah, when it was COVID, they tried to downplay it then.
Right.
Oh, you can mail your stuff in. Who finna mail what in? What?
Yeah.
No, we're not doing it.
It's just I don't know.
You can go online and vote.
I know I had mentioned this. I don't know if I mentioned it on a live or not. And maybe Carla could give me an understanding of it. You know how when God flooded the earth, he promised never to do that again. And I can't see him, setting this earth on fire. So I'm looking for some other type of thing that's going to come. Will we have an apocalypse? Will we like something? I feel like something's going to happen that's going to make a major change in our world. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the only thing that's left. It has to go turn around for the good. I mean, that's just my thing. I just think it. When you go through those the trials and tribulations, there's nothing else but success to come. Is yet to come. As long as you can make it through that, there's nothing else left for you to accept but success. It has to get better, because if you're dealing with the worst, it has nothing left but to get better.
Right.
All according to how you think about it.
I think that's the hope, and I think that's the end. I think the end is the better, but it's all of the in
to the stage.
It's all a hey, Kim. I see them pecs, boy.
Now he's trying to make me cut my camera on Kim, which means I gotta go get my.
No, he came on here with his pecs bold.
No, y'all, it's just hot, bro.
I'm like, what's going on? What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No, he didn't say don't worry about it.
How y'all doing, man?
Well, I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Good to hear from y'all.
Yes. Yes.
Man, what's going on with your boy Donald, man? What's going on?
This is another thing that emboldened this nigga. And I hate to have that emotion. I hate to have that emotion about a human being. Like, it is so antithetical to who I am as a person. But every time something happens, I'm like, this is just another provocation. And this is just another thing that he is going to use to his advantage.
Let me see what my lighting looks like.
I hate it. I hate it.
Dang.
It's a little too dark.
Hey,
what you think? What you think, Karen? What you think?
Girl, I don't even want to. I'm scared to respond.
I forgot I was smoking. What do you mean you scared to?
A part of me, I'm in disbelief. I'm like, man, this shit actually happened, bro.
Are you surprised? Like I know you're in disbelief, but are you surprised?
Well, man, I'm surprised. I'm surprised somebody actually had the nerve to do it. Like, damn.
I
Like,
mean, they
wow.
went to Nancy Pelosi's house and
Yes, they
and,
did.
and harmed her husband.
They did. They did. Well,
So I
they
mean,
went to look for her, but she wasn't there.
right?
But her husband was.
They climbed the walls of the Capitol,
Yeah.
one of the most secure places in the world, and he
Yes.
allowed it. He allowed it.
Well,
So
I
I mean, I hate that. Like I said, this is just so not falling in line with who I am as an individual. But I just,
yeah. To me, it's like, man, we trying to have the election the right way, and this right here.
I think this is another. Let me just shut up. Let me just shut up. Let me go get my food and get off of here and shut up before I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
All right, my beautiful caller, please come
All
back.
right, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys.
Yes,
All
too. Yeah, it's all right. That segment is over.
Who that other person right there, DB Wild?
No, that is Miss 312.
Hey, 312, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, Kim.
Hey, what's up, baby? How you?
All right, and you?
I'm doing excellent, yo.
That's good.
Yeah.
How's your day?
Man, thank you for asking, yo. Oh, you're so sweet. My day was busy,
Trying to get some light.
very productive. Like,
That's
God
good.
really blessed me today. Like, we serve a great God, an awesome God.
Well, it's hot and humid and muggy, sticky, so I decided to see what it is in somebody else's state. Cause oh my God,
Girl,
we got a little rain, and I think it cooled off a little bit, but I can't tell because I've had my air on, so it don't even matter. I don't know what it's doing out there. I get in my car and I'm in air, and I'm only out in the heat for seconds because I'm in the house. I don't know what it did. I know it rained a little bit, but yeah, it's really hot here.
Same here.
These is our last little days. We're gonna have really hot weather.
Yeah.
It's not that it's so hot. It's just so humid, man. So it's just natural.
Well, it rained. It rained other places not far. So we got, they effects and the humidity, higher. But because it's the Windy City, it's hot air blowing everywhere. So when it rains, sometime it'll cool it off, and sometime it won't. And I think this is one of the times that it's like cooling off, and it's doing some work somewhere else because we get those side effects, because we by the lake. So,
does anybody feel like this is the hottest summer you can remember?
No, we really don't even have a summer. I mean, I can't say that about where you live, but here we really don't have a summer because our weather is so bipolar. Like we have had all seasons in 1 month before.
Wow.
Literally. We've had all seasons. And that's like in March. We've had all seasons, winter, spring, summer, and fall. And all seasons. That's all of them. We didn't have a precipitation of each one, so I can't, say that. What I can say is we were blessed not to have such a bad winter. That's what we speak on. We highlight the winter part. We can deal with August, September, October weather because it's fall, it's autumn, it's fall, and some of it in the beginning of August. That's part of our late summer, hot days.
Right.
But other places like where y'all have longer days because y'all don't have some state. I don't know where you at. I don't know where y'all at, but we have snow. We have blizzards, snowstorms, stuff like that. So if we could get by without having a snowstorm, we're doing great.
Right. We get snow, but I can't think of a good, bad snow that we
but how many inches have y'all got?
In the recent years, like 2-3 feet. And that was about, I think in 2000 and I want to say if I remember correctly.
Well,
9.
well, this year it wasn't that bad because I don't like to wear boots because they're
Mm-hmm.
too heavy on my feet. But I bought them because
Mm-hmm.
I needed them because the snow be so high.
Right.
And then when they shovel it, you might get shoveled in.
Right.
So you got to go through that.
Yeah.
So if we could get by through that part of the season, we're doing good. We looking for the weather to put on a jean jacket or a leather jacket and some pants. We waiting on that weather.
Unique,
Literally,
you
we
said
waiting on.
no to what? That wasn't the year? I remember in 92, because I had my daughter. That was the last real blizzard that I can remember.
I remember we had a blizzard so bad in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
I had to take the street home. I had to get out like every 3/4 of miles to wipe my car off because that's how much snow was on the ground. And I was in a blizzard. That's what it was. I was in a full blown blizzard. Like I've been in the blizzard on the street, and I've been in the blizzard on the expressway,
Right.
and it's horrible.
It
Mm.
sounds
Yeah, when we
scary.
get some winter days, we get some winter days, and they come out and clean us out, clean the schoolyard, clean the main streets, the for the public.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, we back down. Ain't no shutting nothing down. Ain't no closing for weeks at a time. We back open in 24 hours. Everything back up and running, unless a pipe bust. You
Wow.
lucky. You lucky because they finna fix that.
Yeah.
But
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
go ahead. No.
So today, what I wanted to talk about and have a discussion about was unstoppable women. But along with that, I wanted to know, how did that come about, especially with today's women?
Mm.
Was there a point where we turned to say we're not going to depend on our men? We're going to make more money. We're going to be independent. At what point, I want to know from men and from women, do you think that change happened, and why did it happen? We always been strong women. We're the backbone for real of a man, I believe. So at what point did it really come to where we felt either we had to be independent and take care of everything because the men's maybe fell short?
Well,
Or was it just something that happened?
well, I know. This is one
You're a
of the
little
things
low,
that gets me.
Kim.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. A little. No, you just sound like you moved your face up.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I'll just make sure
Well,
I'll be very.
well, for real, it's like, I know you can point to the World War II when the men left the fight in Germany, and the women had to take on the men jobs and even take on men entertainment like women's baseball leagues and different things like that. Do you know that iconic figure where they had a woman in the joint kind of showing?
I started to use that as my backdrop.
That's the women's movement. That's the icon. They original icon when they was fighting for equal women's rights.
Right.
And equality, women. That was they symbol or whatever. And so for me, I know that's just one brief moment in history, but that movement caused legislation for women's rights, so they started to be allowed to vote.
Right.
Because up until that time, they couldn't even participate in politics.
What you think, 312?
I really wasn't listening because I had walked off.
What do you
Oh,
believe? What was your reasoning? Or I know you probably gonna say you were always this way. But do you think it was a time where you were less independent than you are
Well,
today.
yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, I did hear that part, but I didn't hear Kim. I would have walked off.
Oh, okay.
But I think it started within the generation as the generation turned. I think it had to do more with the upbringing and things of that nature. And then it flipped.
Mm-hmm.
It flipped within our generation. It flipped back to, you know, for the worse, basically, because um, parents started being their kids' friends.
Right.
Crime rate went up. You know, it's a lot of crime going on with the young kids. You know, and the parents on drugs. You know, it had flipped. Because like when my generation, it wasn't like that. Your generation, it wasn't like that. But then it flipped backwards to, you know what I'm saying? That particular type of generation, which wasn't a good thing.
Right.
So
Welcome, Unique.
I think it
Hello.
was, hello. I think it was just within the generations as they turn, and more people. My generation are more independent, more so than the
Hmm.
generation behind me. But then the generation behind that is more independent. You see what I'm saying? It
Right.
just flips back, as the generation turns.
Right. Unique, what you think?
I think because the way things was, like back then, it was the man brought the bread home,
Right.
and the woman was home. They was home bodies. So now it's different because the generation is different. These women are go getters. They want to make their own money. They just don't want to rely on men to give, because sometimes it's different. Like certain men, they are pretty much treated different. Oh, I'm in control. And women, some women, I can honestly say some women, not all, but some women don't like to be controlled.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're making their own money, then they can't be controlled. Don't knock it. Two incomes is better than one. I've always said that.
Right.
But when you are being controlled because you have no income, it makes us feel bad.
So,
That brings us down.
I
so
think
saying
and it's hard for like elderly generation, like people the generation before me. It's hard for them to cope with the generation about me.
Now.
You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? It's hard for them to cope with it because of what they are so used to being set in. They set in that time zone, everything, and the expectations is supposed to lie right there. Well, no, it's not that anymore. It's this. You don't. It's certain things that won't never change. As in, the man's supposed to take care of the household, but the woman still want to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The woman is one to work. The woman still want her own money. Yeah,
Right.
you still do what your due diligence, but guess what? I still want my own money because anything could happen. That's the generation set behind, people older than me. And
Mm-hmm.
then you got another kind of generation where, again, like I said, the parents continue to, they fell short being on drugs, trying to be their kids' friends. Some parents try to grow through their kids. All of those things take place, and then it falls. Then it hikes right back up because now more women want to be independent. More women, you see more women driving trucks. You see more women doing, things up you would never back in 20, 30 years ago ever see. You
Yeah.
see? You
So
would
do
never
you
see
think
it.
that is because of the lack of the man being a man, or was it just
I think it's a percentage of that, yeah, and the upbringing, you know.
right? I was in my my mind works funny, not like everybody else, but my thoughts was always about men like to talk, and that might be going back to another different lie, but trying to implement it into this one. I've been listening a lot lately for months, hearing men talk about women as if we're supposed to be a certain way because they think we're supposed to be that way.
Because
They,
that's the
Mm-hmm.
they don't.
generation, because of the upbringing. Again, that goes back to how they were the household from an average man, they're gonna remember is what they came up on.
Right.
And they're gonna look for, if it's good, they're gonna look for that. Because when I came up, my mom did this. And when I was coming up, my aunt did this. Yeah, you got them kind out there.
Okay, well,
Yeah, and then it comes to a point some men watch, their mom be submissive
mm-hmm.
to their dad,
Mm-hmm.
So
but some
Kimberly,
generations don't play that, they just don't. A woman, they just don't,
because
they,
unless I've been, maybe looking at
like
things,
it's a whole lot of things that you would do, be submissive to your husband,
right?
and you might talk about it. But it may be
Mm-hmm.
another woman that I wish I would do that,
Right.
And
So
that's because of she may not have been brought up how you were brought up.
Mm-hmm.
She may not have seen the things that you've seen to learn the experiences that that you embrace to know how. And most women be just that weak to say stuff like that because they don't have the know-how. So
Yep.
to one up that person that they see with that type of skills and experience, you know what I'm saying? Got that family oriented into the first thing they'll do is downplay it. Okay? Yeah, you got them out there.
So Kimberly, being 39, do you have, because that's when you say
You
that
have to put the man
312,
age out there.
huh? Because I always do, because I so appreciate Kimberly's mind. I appreciate how he brings, like, okay, if I look at
Intellect.
someone older than him and how they think, like you were just talking about 312 about the older generation and how they was brought up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would think that someone that's younger would be even worse than the older ones.
You would think. You would think.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
a big
trying to figure out how someone in this day and age, like Kimberly's age, can have a little bit more respect for a woman of she can be her own person. She can, Kim, you know what I'm saying, right? Without me saying, you know what I'm getting at, right? So explain to me how you as a young man can feel like even though you would prefer to do it together as a unit, like the answer you gave the other night about the hair, getting her hair done, I think that's old fashioned. But then we have some people in this day and age that are older than you that's like, hell no. So things like that are, even though, okay, I put it this way, and because I know y'all like
it's not old fashioned, Cookie. I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's not old fashioned, Cookie. It's just a traditional thing to do.
Well, so which one are you talking about? Because see, I got in my head
when you said about
older
him
ones feeling like women are supposed to be still barefoot pregnant and do what I say because I'm the man, and calling women bitchs, and because you do certain things you a hoe. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yet, if we make too much money than you, then you saying, we think we want to be men's and we don't want to, be treated like a lady. And, I'm trying to understand the difference of what I hear people say. And I'm like, I don't get it. I'm trying to figure where they're coming from. Am I making sense?
First of all, I ain't got no conversation for nobody to be walking and talking, calling me no bitch every other word. Number one. Number one, right there. I'm not even laying down with you because every other word you got bitch in your mouth. No.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that neither. I mean, me and my homegirl,
we're not doing none of
each
that.
other bitches, but I ain't no man I'm laying down with calling me no bitch.
Laying down with no man gonna make a mistake and call me a bitch when he feel like it on your temperature. We're not doing that.
No,
That's
sir.
not happening.
No, sir. I'm gonna show you what a bitch is.
That's not that, baby. You can go find your mammy. You can really go find your mammy calling me a bitch. You can really go find your mammy calling me a bitch, and I'm gonna tell you how to go get to her. I promise
exactly.
you. I'm not even gonna put myself in that situation. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. If I'm out mingling with somebody and I hear, maybe I'll give you an example. I have been engaged with a guy like that, and it was years ago, and it was only for 5 minutes. I promise you, it was. I promise you. I sat in the car with him in front of my mom and dad's house, and he was on the phone. And let me show y'all. I can't show y'all, but you hear this? You hear that?
Yes.
The man was doing that. He was on the phone saying, I swear to God, that bitch, da-da-da-da-da. I got right the fuck out that car, okay? Because the way my mouth floats and the way he hit his hand on his fist on the phone, he can call this girl about 15 bitches. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Mm-mm. I met him through my brother, pulling up on my brother, talking to him, and he asked who I was, and my brother was like, that's my baby sister. You're not gonna play with her. Because my brother knew what kind of guy he was, right? Oh, but no, Miss Hardhead ass 312. She wanna try some stuff. Okay. That try went that one couple days. That was it. He showed me how he speaks to women and they okay with it because of, his finances. And I don't need you on none of that level. I'm gonna see you when I see you, player. And that was the end of that.
I feel when a man has no respect for a woman, he has no respect for his mama.
Like you can't have that. You got to do what you're doing in front of any woman. Your mom has to be comfortable with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you got some respect for somebody. You ain't cussing in front of every adult.
Right. I have three boys, and I'm telling them now, like, you treat a woman like you want your mother and your sister to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
If you got the disrespect or put your hands on a woman, you don't need her.
That's it. You better say it. Your best bet to do me, act like you don't hear me.
So like I told her, I'm a woman too, and we entices men. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all believe that men are intimidated by strong, independent?
Yes,
they are. Yes, they are.
Yes, I do agree.
They want you, and it's a big problem today.
Yeah,
and that's why they go for women younger, because they're easier to manipulate, and we too much of a challenge. But there are some women out here that's over masculine. It's sometimes you have to just let a man be a man. Sometimes I learned that throughout my life of 53 years. You have to let a man be a man. You cannot overpower a man. You cannot do that because he feels intimidated and he don't feel like he's needed. A man always want to be needed. They want to be needed.
Kimberly,
and I think that's my issue. That's my issue too, because I'm not a needy chick, and I feel like
that's it, baby. I'll sing that song. I'm not a needy bitch. You better go find the list, because I'm not one of them ones, baby.
I'm sorry, and I can't pretend to be a needy bitch.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Men like that they want them kind. They love a needy bitch. Because that needy bitch make them feel manly.
I can submit a little bit, but when I feel like you're taking advantage of me, oh baby, I'm a different person.
That's what we were just talking about. That's submissive,
Yeah, I'm a different person.
Is a traditional. That's a traditional between a man and a husband and wife.
Yes.
Give me a minute.
That's traditional.
This is because we got two strong women up here. Kimberly, because I asked you if you agreed, so I don't know if you want to play this game with me or not. But whenever you want to talk, come on camera. So that way they know, okay, Kimberly got something to say. Since you're the only man on the panel.
Right.
We do want to hear what you think about I want to hear what you think about what these ladies are saying. So do you agree? Do you think men are intimidated by women? But I'm smoking right now, so that's why I cut the camera off.
I guess. Yeah, for the most part, statistically. But me in particular, I'm not.
Because you like a strong woman. You was raised by a strong woman. And if it wasn't your mama, it was your grandmother. And the community raised you too. Because it take a village to raise.
Is that why? I was going to ask him why.
And if you was around old souls, that's why. If you was raised upon old souls, that's why. That's why I say it. Back to what I said. It depends on the generational times, the upbringing. It depends on that.
This generation here, from the 90s to now,
the mamas be trying to be the kids' friends. They want to hang out with the kids. They drink, they smoke with them. And as soon as the kid call them a bitch, they ready to shoot them. And that's just facts. And it's sad because you
Oh
should
no,
not be starting that
I done
off with
heard
your
kids.
child.
I done heard some kids call their mama the bitch. Shut up, fuck you. Like what? Where this
Yeah,
come
because
from?
that's normal talk. But when they get to the public, it's I know you didn't. Yeah, I know they did because guess what? That ain't the first time he did it. It's just that too many
Exactly.
other people didn't heard it. He done said it just flow off the kid's tongue. I don't sit around them. I
Exactly.
don't smoke around them. I don't do none of that. Like none of that. We're
Exactly.
not finna engage in none of that because you're not gonna make a mistake and call me bro. You're not gonna make a mistake and call me bitch. You're not gonna make a mistake and do none of that. None of that. Don't call me
That's
bro.
a fact.
Don't call me none of that. They call me Miss Trainer Lord. That's what they call me.
Yes, ma'am.
Period. Period.
Yes,
Ain't no
ma'am.
ask me for no blunt. Don't ask me for no light. Don't ask me for no cup. Don't ask me for nothing. Unless we doing a family function and there's everybody outside, that's one thing. That's a whole different ball game. But just see me out. Oh, let me get they
Are you chilling in my house and I come downstairs talking
we're
about
not
pass that
doing
blood?
none of that. Our
What
kids,
I
I
look like?
promise you, I give kids that respect because I need
Mm-hmm.
y'all to respect me. I promise you,
Yeah.
I get so much of it from young adults because
Yeah.
I make sure that I give it to them. Please don't break
Mm-hmm.
it. Please don't. And every time they see me, I get a nice old hug and hey, it's good to see you, Miss Trainer. Thank you. It's good to see you. You just growing up. I promise you. And all these kids get down, keep a bankroll, got little young jobs, all of that. But they respect their elders, and you very rare see it in this day and age because these kids, man, these parents and these kids are something else. So
Oh,
tell.
baby.
Do you think that men like to talk and think for women or judge them for how they may carry themselves or the decision to work or not work? Like, do you think
40% of the men.
Right,
I say
because
40%.
yeah.
I say 40% because the 40% pretty much has no respect for their mama again. And they don't know what it is to have two parents in a household, even if one parent raised you. If you was brought up in the right atmosphere, oh yeah, you're gonna be all right when you get older.
Not
You're gonna know the
necessarily.
do's and the don'ts.
That
You're gonna
that
know the
and that
do's.
goes with the percentage of within the percentage that you stated,
Yes.
because my child's father was raised by two good parents.
Mm-hmm.
One worked for the city and one worked for the magazine company. And he ain't
Mm-hmm.
shit today. Okay? They all
And
don't
you know
fall in the
why?
right slot. They
You know
all don't
why?
know. I know. Oh, I definitely know why. I
He was
definitely
a
know why.
rotten ass kid. That's
Yeah,
why. He was rotten.
he was right. His man. I mean, I ain't gonna call it his man because she was good to my baby. That ain't got shit to do with him.
Yeah, he
His
was
mom was
rotten. That's
his
why.
mom was
Well,
good to
see,
my
that's
baby,
where I'm
but it was
confused
his
at.
ass wasn't shit.
That is where I'm confused at because I hear men say how good their parents were or their mothers. When we talk about mothers, how
Mhm.
good their parents are and how they raised them to be this and that. But yet, in the same breath, you're calling a woman a bitch. Hello, Big Vi. Welcome, my brother.
Yeah, well,
Every
Oh,
time somebody new
we
come,
got
I want
another
to
man.
cry. Big Vi, hello. Your ears must have been burning because somebody was talking about you a couple days ago. They saved your video.
How y'all doing?
Hi,
We
baby.
fine. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. What's up? Who I was? Let's see.
We have
312.
312. We have Kimberly, and we have Miss Unique.
What's going
She's
on, Miss
new
Unique?
to the channel.
what's going on, Big Vi?
What's going on? 312. What's up, baby?
What's up, Big Vi?
Kim, what's up, man?
How you feeling? How you feeling on a Saturday?
Yo.
I'm out the way. I'm out the way, but ear to
Let's
the
say you
street.
out the way.
Yeah, that's it. I'm out the way, but ears to the street. That's it, man.
That's what's up.
I seen Miss Cookie on. I don't hardly get to hop on as much as I would like to, but I said, man, let me come on and
I
say hi.
appreciate that. I love you.
Oh yeah, you already know Miss Cookie. I'm one call away.
I know, baby. So,
I'm
what is your
proud of you.
thoughts on anything we covered so far?
I mean, I think a lot of the everything that everybody was saying, especially with the women, coming forward. I think everybody had valid points, and I think the way that society is moving, it's women gonna keep on coming ahead because you're gonna need both. You're gonna need both you know, and if shit, like, to me, I do bad by myself before I deal with somebody who gonna pull me down. So I figure like a woman got the same mentality.
Mm-hmm.
I know Big Five. I know 312 will probably say something. I think now you're the youngest guy on this panel.
No, why you keep calling them boys out?
Because this is where I'm trying to understand. And Big Five is from the South.
But Big Bad is definitely. I mean, without saying his age, you already know how he was raised. See, if you let us, you can read through your, with the common knowledge of your own. All you have to do is listen to him,
Mm-hmm. Have that
and you don't
conversation.
have to ask him his age. You can listen
Mm-hmm.
to him
And
because
I'm
really the age
asking
is nothing
the
but the number. It's all according to what upbringing did he come from. It
so
don't
that's what
matter
I'm
about
Exactly.
the
trying to
age.
understand. Why is it that the younger generation, who we think have so much disrespect for maybe women, politics,
Mhm.
everything, they're elders, but yet these two young men who are younger than us, and we hear men older than them that have so much disrespect for women. And I'm trying to understand why, because if we think about, like we said, our grandfathers, our great grandfathers, they had this standard about respect their wives and women. I'm
Yep.
sure there was some that didn't, but just like now, there's some that do and there's some that don't. But you hear it more coming from the older gentlemen, and I'm trying to understand why. Is it an intimidation? Is it where they want to judge women because of the independence that they have and showing I don't need you?
Nah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Out
think
like Big Vi
uh,
said.
personally, I don't think it's when disrespect has nothing to do with intimidation. That's just somebody who wasn't raised right. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That goes again, Cookie. The question that you asking that goes back to the upbringing. When a woman can
Mm-hmm.
easily disrespect a man can easily disrespect a woman, he has mommy issues.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
and not necessarily mommy issues. And I'm very transparent because me and my brother was raised by the same woman. But the respect that I have for my mother, my brother don't show the same respect. You know,
You know
but he honor and praise his baby mama though. You see what I'm saying? We
which
know
one? Who the oldest?
he the oldest. Well,
And
he
he
Because he
don't
don't.
was a little
he don't
jealous.
he by
He
Okay,
felt
and
he
he
felt
could be jealous of the relationship you and
yeah.
your mom got.
Yeah, because you was the baby.
Because I
So
guarantee you, that girl he married or his wife, she has some traits of like his mom. I guarantee you
amen.
that. And I don't even know y'all.
Amen.
I promise you, because the man is going out there to find somebody similar to their mom.
Amen.
They're
my
going.
and I tell
I mean, for the best part of it, not for the worst, but for the most good part, a man's trying to find some traits that's close to their mom.
Mm-hmm.
my mom like, cause like my mom do a lot to help and I'll be asking her like, you help my brother, you give up your car when he didn't have a car, you keep his kids during the summertime. My mama is not, she's not mobile like she used to be, but every time he calls, but then at the same time, I'll be like, I ask questions because you know I feel some type of way, sometimes, but at the same time, my mama tell me all the time that I'm different. You different. She say, I know one thing you gonna do. You gonna make it. You gonna survive.
Mm-hmm.
But you you're not like your brothers and sisters. And she always tell me that. So, but to a degree though, but the disrespect when children, men, women, when anybody disrespect, and I say anybody disrespect the elderly person or elder, it's because of something that happened in their early upbringing. And sometimes some people I don't know, man, you got rude ass people in this world. And you
Mm-hmm.
say parents, and you be like, and then you will see them like, oh hell, but wherever that personality come from, they carry it and they live with it. you know, I can't do it. You know, my grandma, my grandfather, you know, my OGs, I tell my kids to this day, respect can get you in rooms where money can't get you. You can have all
Mm-hmm.
the money in the world and be on the fucking outside looking in because your attitude.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think that at one point, do you think that women felt like they had to be the man in the household, even if the man was still in the home?
Yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
because women, sometimes women give men options. And that's the worst thing you can do in any situation. A man to give a woman an option, it's not going to be a good outcome. Because if you allow this man to be a kid in the house, then guess what? You raising another child. You allow
Amen.
to be a kid in the house, you raising another child. How long are you going to deal with raising another adult? Eventually,
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear an answer from each one of y'all. Why would that happen, that you would allow that man to become a child in the house? One reason why you think that could happen. It could be
sometimes
personal
Self-esteem.
or just what you think. Just
No self-esteem.
that's a good
who
one.
said that?
Equality, unique.
Okay.
That's a good one.
312?
312 got us on mute.
We go with Kim.
Kim, why do you think a woman might give the man the title to be a child instead of a man in the household?
Because of his drive, his drive.
Uh-huh.
You know what I
And
mean?
when you say his
like
drive, meaning what?
like every man should have something he aspires to do or he aspires to be.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not driven to pursue whatever's in you as a man to pursue, if you're not putting forth the effort yourself, I feel like women is unattracted to that. That's a turnoff.
What you
So
think?
like if
I'm
you're not
sorry.
right, because I've seen women who invested in a man because of his drive because he is so driven.
Right.
So she doesn't mind sacrificing certain things because of what he's showing her.
Good point. Good point.
You know what I mean? So typically, if you're not showing your woman how driven you are in whatever it is, whether it's religion, whether it is your career, whether it is your family, like your mama, grandma, like me, whatever it is that you say you love, but you're not driven to preserve it, take care of it, try to make the best version of it with what you have, whatever. Women pay attention to that, man.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing too, Kim, to piggyback off what you just spoke on, women, they have to learn how to separate having sympathy for a man and empathizing with a man. Because a man,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the type of man they come around, this man's talking about how he was treated growing up, how he felt abandoned growing up. Now that woman is taking on his feelings.
Mm-hmm.
He's willing to accept things from this man that she probably wouldn't normally deal with because she just started to feel sorry for this man.
Yeah, we deal with emotions.
The position he's in. Now you
Yeah.
feeling 5 fucking years, he ain't got up off the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you ask him about getting a job, he got a different excuse, and you understanding of it.
Right. Do you think the attitude of a woman has anything to do with how men treat women? Rather, it's a strong attitude
It depends. It depends.
or a weak.
It,
Can
got,
you have a weak attitude?
you got some women Me personally, I would rather deal with a strong-minded woman because it helped me. If I can deal with a strong-minded woman and we can get on the same level of understanding, I know what I got. I need her to be just as strong as me. You know what I'm saying? I need to know that when this woman leave out this house, just like I'm a representation of her, she a representation of me.
Yes.
Ain't nothing gonna come in between this bond we have because we understand, but a woman that's weak, I mean, that means if a woman is weak, that means she's fragile. So it's easy to crack that mind, that work boyfriend, that one she see, the one she's spending more time with every day. You know,
So you don't think that okay. So say a woman is weak. The same way Kimberly was saying if they're not driven, or like Unique said they have low self-esteem, that the woman will shelter that man and help try to build him up. Do you think men have the capability of doing that to a woman if she's have low self-esteem or no drive? Why is it so hard for a man to provide and say, okay, my woman may, have low self-esteem, not confident in herself to go out there in the workplace. So it's okay if she stays home and take care of the kids and the house. I'm going to make sure we're okay without saying, oh, you ain't shit and you need to get a job and blah, blah, blah. Like,
I think that part comes into like appreciation, and a lot of times people fail to do that. People fail to appreciate someone who's providing and making. Appreciation ain't just saying thank you when I come in the house. Appreciation is having a hot meal on the oven. Appreciation is the house being clean. Appreciation is the goddamn just the little simple things. If I'm out here doing what I have to do to make sure that we get from day to day. Sometimes I done seen guys, literally, I have seen homies of mine who work and they girls stay at home, and when you come to their crib, you got to stand outside and talk because he don't want you to go inside the house.
Wow.
How you think a man feel that's out here working 12 hours a day, 60 hours a week, and he can't come home just to a clean house?
Right. Wow.
And it's vice versa. If you a stay-at-home father, the least you can do, get your ass out there and cut the grass.
Right.
Take the trash out to the road. Make sure gas in the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the kids ain't tearing up the goddamn house while you sitting up playing the game all day.
Right. Yeah. At least have the homework done with them by the time I get home.
Yeah, it's some stuff. And like I say, man, I'm not perfect. I done been in all of these situations that we speaking on. I've been in on both sides of it. So throughout going through it, being able to learn and look at it now, having the understanding I have now. I've been a guy. I've dated females who didn't want me to work, but then I had to deal with their rules.
Mm-hmm.
Then I've dated females who didn't work, and
Right.
and they felt like they could treat me any kind of way. So I've been on both sides of it.
Right. 312, are you there? I think 312 took a nap on it.
I'm there.
Okay.
I'm just quiet. I can't be quiet.
I'm not.
Yeah, no.
Your opinion for sure, 312. Every time she want to make sure she get your opinion, 312.
Yes, I just know.
312, man, Cookie don't know. If somebody say something on this motherfucker you don't agree with, you gonna talk.
Well, I had picked out this song because
I like 312 demeanor.
You did what?
Thank you, Mr. Cam.
I like 312's demeanor.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be quiet. I just be trying to be quiet. Let people talk.
I appreciate that, but I also want you to speak too. What I tell you a week ago or so. Don't never mute yourself, baby. Do not mute yourself.
I'll be doing other stuff. Y'all don't be needing to hear that.
Yeah, making
That's
your
distraction on your live.
Okay. I want y'all to listen to this.
Nationwide, change up, but they still apply. And I raise you like a toy. Love is shocking and like a boy. What you man can't handle it. What you man can't handle it. What you man can't handle it.
Okay, what happened? Now, who could all visualize that video while I was playing? Everybody remember that video? Yeah. So, do you think when that song came out, that made any kind of impact on women? Thinking like, okay, all the things she was saying, what if I did the things you did to me? How would you like it? You know, if I call you and I don't answer, how would you feel? If I was around, how would you feel? So at some point, if I go out there and start making my money, making more than you, how you gonna feel?
You only could feel two ways.
And
pick one.
Like a man or like a mouse?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some things that's understood don't gotta be discussed.
312, unique. Did you
I
ever
mean,
feel you
I
had
think
to
that
show a
just
man
gave
who
us.
he was or treat him the way that he was treating you?
I mean, you
What was the
don't.
question? What was the question?
Do you feel as though when that song came out, do you think that played a part in a lot of women doing things and moving differently?
Yeah, it
And
gave us more strength. That song gave us a little bit more strength to move forward. But me per se, two wrongs don't make a right. If I got to do wrong, then I don't need to be with you.
I don't need to do what you did to prove who I am.
Mhm.
Exactly.
I
So
don't
you
do that. All I gotta do that motivates me. First of all, I don't listen to Sierra like that. Let me
uh-huh.
get that out the way. I love Sierra, but I don't listen to her music like that. To say that that's why I would, how do I feel behind that? Because I don't need I don't need to match your energy to prove who I am because I don't get no points for that.
Uh-huh.
The
Hmm.
motivation out of that, the force in me would put put more of my energy that I poured into you, poured into me. That's my kickback. And you gonna see because I don't have to match you to what you do. I don't have to do that because I know who I am. So therefore, no, that I don't have to do that. Some women cope with life, and they do, but I just don't.
Yeah, me neither. I don't agree.
I don't find a point in that. I don't find no credit. I don't find no credibility when it comes to And don't get me wrong. I ain't saying I ain't never did. I done got my lick back,
Hmm.
baby, on
Mhm.
several occasions. But I just
Hmm.
don't see me doing it today. The age I am today, I just don't see me trying to get my lick back. My lick back, I learned now, my lick back is to pour more into me.
Right.
Hmm.
What you won't do is withdraw. That's what you won't do. That's what I won't let you do. Mm-mm.
Because I don't know. It all depends on where my mind likes to play. I wouldn't say tricks on me. I'll say my mind either strengthens me to say I don't give a fuck, or
Yeah,
it weakens
yeah.
me to feel vulnerable. And sometimes I have to figure out which one I want to be. And
But
that
you
all
have to go through both. You have to go through steps of both, maybe. You may run into that.
mm-hmm.
You know, Women be vulnerable, you know, once things of that nature occur, when they experience those trauma days, tribulations, they have vulnerable sides. They have I don't give a fuck side. Yeah, you go through that. And all of it's temporary. All that just is just to build you up. It's just you go through that healing. I think that's part of the healing process.
So do you think that it can be also situational,
Hmm.
even with the same person that you may be with? Is it
Hmm.
okay to be both as far as okay, let's say you're with someone and you believe you're happy at that time and they do something that triggers you to say I don't give a fuck, or they do something to trigger you to say I deserve it. But in the same breath, whichever way they trigger you, your mind goes to do something that may be not of you because of what you feel they are putting you through or what they have done to you or said to you.
Right. And that's not going to make that person pursue you any faster by trying to match the same energy.
Hmm.
What do you mean? Why not? Why wouldn't it 312? If
Because
I ain't
a man gonna be a man. But when you go out there and you try to match energy with a man, you devalue you are devaluing yourself.
Amen.
you agree, Kimberly, as a man? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, I mean,
It's a
the
devaluation taking place, in my
right,
opinion.
right, right. I will
You
say
know,
it,
when you're
it
trying to
is
match
worth.
energy like that.
Yeah, yeah. I will say it is worth checking out that concept. There is some validity to it. Now, I won't say that's for the masses, like in general, but I can definitely see where that can apply in most cases. Yeah.
So either way, then the way I look at it, it's a lose-lose situation. Because if I stay strong in who I am, that man is going to try to find a flaw or to say that I think I'm Superwoman and I don't need him. If I stay submissive and weak, then he say, "Oh, why do I want you?" You have men that no matter what you do, they still find flaws because they feel like they have to prove that they are man. I'm King
That equals a
Kong.
narcissistic. That equals a narcissistic male. He wants you to blame yourself. He wants you to be accountable. He wants you to be at fault. That's a man that don't want to accept accountability in no way, shape, or form. Yeah, because if she's easy to be projected, that's what he's doing, projecting everything of what he's doing and pushing it off on her. Well, why would I want you? You know, if she love herself more, he should try to love her even more. If he see that, but if he see that she's weak in the knees for him at any given point, he's gonna dog her out because
So
it's easy. It's
what
easy to do that, but it's hard to challenge a woman that's a strong woman. It's hard to challenge that.
so what would you say to a man that feels as though he's right in thinking that a woman should be this way or that way, dress this way or that way, talk this way or that way? What would you say to a man who really think what he is doing is a good thing for that woman?
That's only if that woman, he grew to know that she had no guidance somewhere. That's how I think that's kind of conversation that comes out when they get to be having that much control over what you put on and how you put it on. It's one thing for you want your man or your husband's opinion on what you putting on, but it's another when he tells you what you can and cannot wear. That's total control, and that
No,
means that
that
you
shit.
engraved yourself into that. That's total control. No man
That
should be telling you, "Oh, put this on and put that on." I mean, don't get me wrong. If
I mean,
we
that shit
go
still
places.
exists.
It's a difference. It's a difference in that. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Like, you got men out here that have to go shopping for their woman because they don't know how to dress.
Mm-hmm.
You got men out here that do that. Then you got men out here that allows their woman to go buy things, and that's that, and they okay with that. But the ones that's out here telling, don't you put this on and they instructing you on, that's just one total control. That's a narcissistic ass ninja.
that shit crazy.
I've never.
And that's a sick man. And that's just what that is. It's a sick man. He had to become the man of the house at an early age. So that's what it sounds like.
Not that I can recall of. I can't think of no time that I ever had a man tell me to take something off, and when I look at my relationship with my husband, he's never questioned anything I put on.
Yeah.
And he will shop for me. Actually, he shops better for me than I do for myself.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that.
When we go out, and it's because it's a certain way he likes for me to dress, or he thinks I
Right.
look. And I'm like, what? That don't look right on me, but he thinks it looks beautiful. So what do? I buy it.
Right.
And it's not anything that's seductive and sexy, and it's not anything where I'm trying to cover myself up. It's just certain clothes he likes to see on me, where I might think things that I think look good on me, He's like, I'm not being funny. That's his favorite. I'm not being funny because I always say, oh, you Mr. Funny Man, huh? And he knows he's not funny. So he says, I'm not being funny because he wants me to know he's not trying to be funny. But that don't look like that color. I don't like that color on you. Doesn't bring, he tells
And
me
he got the right to tell you that. He has the right to tell you that because that's your husband.
right. And he tells me why he thinks, he'll even say, it doesn't match my complexion. Or even some things he says, and he doesn't like that. I mean, I'm not gonna say he don't like my butt. He don't like that people look at my butt. But he will tell me, would you want somebody looking at your mama's butt? But he will tell me it doesn't show your butt like you like it, because he knows I like my butt. So if it makes it look a little flatter, or if it makes it look deformed, or makes it look deformed, he will say, you're not seeing it like I see it. It's not what you would like. It's not the way you think it looks. I'm like, and I'm looking at him like, really? But because he's a man and he knows how funny I am about my ass, he's letting me know, baby, even though I don't want nobody looking at you like that, they ain't gonna look at you like that with that on. It sounded crazy and weird, but he's honest about it.
He can't control it. What he's basically saying is, look, I can't control how you look. Even though I don't approve of it, but come correct with it.
Right.
In other words, that's what he's saying. Tighten it up.
Yeah, I don't want you to be looking crazy out there. Yeah.
Right.
Even though
don't try my style. No man want no other woman. Want nobody looking at their other woman. But I think in somewhere up in their brain and zone, they like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
that allows them to know what they have,
Right, right.
And some men will admit it. I don't mind no man looking at her, just don't touch her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know she looks good, just don't touch her.
Yeah.
Some men like that, and some men is very positive to know you can look at all you want, man. You ain't gonna get her.
Mm-hmm.
Some men is like that.
And sometimes in my mind, 312, that's what I be thinking. I said, this nigga thinking that he can just go ahead and let me do what I want to do like that because I ain't going nowhere. So I flirt a little bit. I'm not like, don't never get it twisted, baby. You gotta play games with him sometimes, You gotta, scare him a little bit. I flirt in a minute. But it's my nature. It's really not even flirting. It's just me being nice, really. Yeah. Right. Right?
Yeah.
Agree with me, right?
Right.
Kimberly's like, I ain't saying nothing. Yeah, but I don't know. I be always just trying, I get in my head about things because I always want to know. Like I said, I'm a thinker. And I don't
What's your sign?
Huh?
What's your sign?
I'm a Libra, remember?
I thought so. I was just trying to make sure.
Yeah, I try not to think on just one side. I like to, know what a man's thinking.
I remember your sign. You a Taurus.
Taurus, the bomb.
Yes,
yeah, but I'm not going to stay long on this live because we know our brother's going on. So I'm going to play the last. How many? I'm trying a different way. You know me. I'm always trying something new because I gotta see how I can manipulate this. Actually,
you came on here cracking. You wasn't seeing then.
If you knew what I was doing, and I'm not gonna tell. See, I think that's what happened. They said, "Oh, she did that, so we're gonna figure this out." Because all of them, crazy enough, with the manipulation thing I did last time, they all still. I have 4 of them out of 5, and the one that was keeping, I guess it would I had they wouldn't show it, maybe block it, the circle thing was you'll never guess which one. And I said that's only because she was in it as part of her Destiny's Child. Bills. I said that's because of that lady. I don't like it. See, like you said, you don't like Sierra. I don't like that.
I didn't say that. I just don't. I don't listen to. I don't have her album and stuff like that. Like I got a couple singles that's on a mixed CD or something. But no, it's I like her song. Automatic. You know, I like that and a few more other ones, but no, I'm not a
Yeah,
Sierra
I liked her back.
fan.
I don't know too much of her new music if she got any. I like those older ones.
Right,
And
her own music. That's
with
what I like.
Destiny Child, I like Destiny Child, but I don't like the lead singer. And that's all because of that hospital situation. Everybody say I misinterpreted it and blah, blah. No, you kept some other man from seeing his wife have a baby because you was in there having a baby. I don't care. Like, you should have had it at home or something. I don't know. But yeah, so I think that's why, because she's in it. I mean, all the rest of them is still a strike.
Mm-hmm.
But that one was saying, you know, the video and everything was going to be blocked. But the
Well,
first,
I know one way you could play a song going out and, you know, play it for 30 seconds and then stop it and
Mhm.
then go back and put a YouTube song at the end of it.
I don't know how to do that yet. I
But
just
they
go
got
ahead and
YouTube songs that's acceptable. You just got to go through what they show you. YouTube, you know, what's accepted in YouTube music. Because when they send you that, don't they send you like learn more where you able to find out what kind of music you play?
I'm trying to learn as I go. I ain't got time for all that reading and watching videos. I don't. And you would think I do because I don't do shit.
Well,
let
I
me
thought
tell
maybe
y'all.
they, you know, I thought maybe they would, you know, it's some way what music is accepted and what's not. Like, you could put that at the end of. You could edit it if you want to, but you going out, you know, you finna end your live, and you can play 30 seconds of it, stop it, and then try to go back into it, you know, and edit it and put what music is accepted at the end of the live. For them to be reporting you.
I'm freaking. You see, I'm not even doing the videos, so I'm doing something different. I want to see what's gonna happen. I had 3 more songs, but I'm gonna just. So I'm gonna let y'all pick. Do you want to hear Whitney, Alicia Keys, or Lauryn Hill?
I'm good with Lauren.
Right.
You 2, 3, 1, 2. I figured y'all was gonna say Lauryn. Because Alicia Keys would have been, you know what it is. This girl is on fire. Because you know my music always is trying to relate to my content. And the other, and Whitney would have been I'm Every Woman. So here is y'all.
Girls, you know you better watch out. Some guys are only about bad thing, bad thing, bad thing.
Come on, dance with me, Kimberly. You know, I wish 312 would come and dance with us.
3 weeks since you were looking for your friend, the one you let hit it and never called you again. Remember when he told you he was about to Benjamins? You act like you and him, they give him a little trims. It began. Now you think you really gonna pretend like you wasn't down?
I do have a video for y'all. Do I still got it up?
You ain't even fooling him. If you did it then, then you probably talking out your neck saying you're a Christian. A Muslim sleeping with the gin. Now that was the sin that did Jezebel. And who you gonna tell when the repercussions spin? Showing off your ass cause you thinking it's a trend, girlfriend. Let me break it down for you again. You know I only said cause I'm truly genuine. Baby girl, respect is just you still defending them now. Lauren is only human. You don't think I haven't been through the same predicament? That sit inside your head like a million women in Philly pen. It's only when girls sell their souls because it's sin. Look at where you be in. Hair weaves like Europeans. Fake nails done by Koreans. Come again. Wait, come again.
Is you talking to me, 312? She gonna make me stop. What you say?
I was singing. No.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
This second verse is dedicated to the man who's concerned with his rings and his Timbs and his women. Him and his man come in the club like hooligans. Don't care who they can fan, popping gang. You got stop pretend.
The one that pack pissed out by the basement, pissed out by the casement. Still the name of this basement. It's a pretty face man claiming that they did a bid, man. Care of they 3 and 4 kids. In court case when the child support late. Money taking, heartbreaking. Now you wonder why women hate men. The sneaky silent man. The punk domestic violence man. The quick love husband and stop acting like boys and be men. How you gon' win when you ain't right with them? How you gon' win when you ain't right with them? How you gon' win
when you ain't right with it.
That's when they did the wow. Come on. You better watch out.
Watch out. Some guys are only
About
that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing.
Hey, mama. Hey.
okay, say what's up.
Hey.
I love you.
What's going on? Good looking. What's good? Good looking. Hey.
That hurry up, go off. You know them stalkers out there.
Yeah. I appreciate you, man. Good seeing you.
Okay, I got one video for y'all. And it has nothing probably to do with the topic, but I love this video. And I'm so glad I'll be able to. Every time I see it on Facebook, I repost it because it's so funny. But it ain't got nothing to do with the topic. I guess, maybe not. Y'all tell me. It's only 10 seconds long, so pay attention.
Hey, Michael, borrow some money?
Kiss my act back of my soul, the crack of my beat. Oh, booty hole like Donald Duck. Don't give a fuck like banana split.
Oh, yeah. No, goddamn. Hey, Michael, borrow some money?
Kiss my act back of my soul, the crack of my beat. Oh, booty hole like Donald Duck. Don't give a fuck like banana split.
Oh, yeah. No, goddamn. Hey, Michael, borrow some money?
Kiss my act back of my soul, the crack of my beat. Oh, booty hole like Donald Duck. Don't give a fuck like banana split.
No, goddamn.
And 3, 1, 2. Oh my God. When I hear her talk like that, I think about you. I don't know why.
Why?
Because your mouth.
I do not talk like that every day. No, Cookie, I'm not like that every day.
What do I do? No, I know you're not like that every day. It's like when you talk, you can go on without taking a breath. And I've been trying to get the words to what that lady say for, I think I've been watching this video for about 4 or 5 years. Kiss my applejack, my something, my booty hole. I don't give a shit. I cannot remember because she's saying it so fast. I can't get it.
Kiss my applejack, my soda cracker.
I want you to somehow edit or clip it, and I want you to practice it, and I want you to sing it for me because I know you could do it. I know you. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. I was like, maybe that could be my exit every day now. But
Yep. You said it. It's okay.
But I love y'all. I thank y'all for coming. I really didn't want it to be this short, but my brother JoJo's going on. I know y'all enjoy what he has to say. And me, I'm just here just to be here. Big bye. If you're still listening, thank you, my brother.
I know he better have some air. He better have his AC on. Ain't nobody got time for it. It's hotter than fish grease out here. And anybody got time to be riding in no hot ass car with no air on. Yeah. And I hope he got that message. The memo, the slip, the green sheet, the red sheet, and the pink sheet.
Oh my God.
But it's gonna be red goddamn tape if I feel any heat coming on my face and my neck because I don't like the sweat.
Oh my God.
In that order.
I love y'all. Big vibe. Beautiful Carla. My Kimberly, my 312. TV, Unique, Joshua, everybody that came in tonight. Thank you so much. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all when we get on the bus. Are we going on the bus?
The bus or the car or the van or what? It better be AC.
It all depends on how many passengers he got.
You're right. He better have it. The Sprinter, something. The wagon. It better be some air conditioning in there. I don't give a damn. It could be a U-Haul trailer tractor. You better have some AC rolling.
Amen to that.
I don't want to feel no hot air. If it's hot in Texas, Houston, you know it's scalding here. So.
Well, I'm gonna just let y'all know. If we wind up on the airplane, I might have to start a new live. And I don't know. We'll just keep dancing till the night turns blue.
Hopefully, if it don't run to hell.
Amen to that. All right, love y'all.
All right, peace out, y'all. On the other side of the road.
Goodbye,
meet you at the.
What did I say I was gonna call y'all? My milkshakers?
Oh, I don't know.
The milkshakers?
I don't know.
My milkshakers.
But we're gonna meet up on that. We'll be meeting up at the park to get in this Sprinter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
As long as we don't wind up in Buckner, PA, we good.
We're gonna meet up on Mind Your Business block.
Right. Love y'all.
See you guys in a minute.
Thanks, everybody.
All righty.